tonight. I'm here at Neel's Gap. Beautiful view today, beautiful weather. It's a nice 46 degrees, so perfect for hiking. Let me show you a little bit inside. Those are kind of cool. Lots of books here. I really like this shirt. This is like a really dry fit, like moisture wicking material. That's a really cool shirt. And I've got a lighter color down there. Oh, this mug is really pretty. Oh, they have blue. That's so pretty. Yeah, I like the big mugs. Big mugs. That might be what I got. Oh, and then I liked these. These are kind of neat. These are like a silicone material. Kids' clothes, hats. Oh, look, they've got fleece blankets with the design on them. How cool. That might be the way I go because I have a lot of t-shirts. I need to look at gloves while I'm here. I have some waterproof gloves, but they are causing my hands to sweat and then they get really cold. So they're good at first, but I don't know, maybe I won't. I've been debating because the gloves I have will do great when it's just wet and not as cold. Oh, t-shirts. I like this one.
So I have some lunch, you put that piece in the top of it, and it's baking. It's actually baking, so.
Okay, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
So I didn't know why, but maybe it just takes longer to heat up.
Even more gear back here. Oh, they got sleeves and stuff. KT tape. They got everything you would need here. Boots. Topo, oboes, ultras. These are kind of cute with the National Park logo on them. Got some tees. They've even got underwear and sports bras in here. You basically build a pack out of the store. There's a whole section for dogs. Dog stuff. I've considered the Z seat, but I don't know where I'd put it in my pack right now. I don't really have space for something like that. But I don't think I really need it. Lots of dry sacks in here. Of all different kinds of sizes. Pillows. Bags. And pads and pads. Hammocks.
First day was really, we had some really cold nights.
You sure did.
But we're thankful for the
Repair patches.
Glad to have you.
Thank you.
Feel happy with your gear, your pack weight?
So far, so good. We know a guy's coming up behind us who left his tent behind. He's going to buy new ones. So
Well, you
I
never
said,
know what pops into the hiker box.
You're not
If
far.
he's got some
Yep,
comments
that's
on
right.
far out, there's a good chance it'll get home. And if you don't have your phone number written on your tent, I would be happy to loan you a Sharpie.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea. That's a good point.
No joke, we had 2 or 3 go back in the last 2 weeks that somebody left here.
Food
Or left
options here.
behind and hiked in and found them.
You guys got everything you want here, don't you?
We do.
You could build a whole pack out of this
You
place.
can. Absolutely. Good stuff, too.
These look like they could be dangerous.
Absolutely.
I haven't had any of like the Mountain House or any of the desserts. So
So the peak desserts are my faves. Mountain House ice is kind of a novelty. It's not horrible.
yeah. It's kind of like you have to have it at least once, you know?
Yeah, but you get a lot of the backpacker's pantry, and that's nice.
Yeah. I am in the microwave.
Foods and stuff here.
Right behind you.
Breakfast food, right? It's on here.
All kinds of candy.
Otherwise, I got another
Electrolytes.
freezer full of pizzas in the back that would make up for y'all.
Snacks. Compactor bags. Or, sorry. That says actually contractor bags. Compactor bags. Sodas. And then all kinds of Mountain House meals. Water filters.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it.
Good, have a good.
Maybe get some of that toilet paper down there. Oh my god, look at these mini nail jeans.
Maybe, but got here much slower than I thought, and so I only
These are so cute.
Hey, hot pockets.
oh gosh,
What kind of stuff here? Oh, man.
That would be like perfect in a front pocket. Because there's smart water bottles. Good. Yeah, these aren't any lighter than the ones I already have.
oh yeah, what I'm talking about.
Oh, and then they got water bottle carabiners. They got a little bit of everything in here. I have like one water bottle carabiner that's titanium. It's a different style. All kinds of soaps and wipes.
So they can call us up, or they can go down to the hostel above the clouds and have them drive them.
Towels, trowels,
It is, yeah.
bug spray,
They're in
meds.
Sussex. Yeah, they're just about 2 miles down the road from me, so it'd be easy for them to pick it up. Last call. At about 5:30. Okay. Thanks for coming, y'all. But yeah. Hey.
seen one just hanging out.
He's got a behind camera right here.
Right here? Okay.
You're welcome. You're welcome. What's happening?
Right here?
Yeah, I want to see my
I'm like debating, do I get like a soda on my way out? I might get some of these Lunas too.
Sorry.
Okay, let's go through the track because I know I got some stuff I gotta send back. Alrighty, my pack with no food bag or water bottles, which are a little bit of weight. Sitting around 17. That's with winter gear. I debated getting rid of. I have one pair of merino like pants. What is it called? Merino undergarments or whatever. What is it called? To go to wear during the day, and then I have another set that I wear at night just in case the day ones get wet. And I do think I want to keep that while the weather is still cold. I had a whole roll of Unicoi tape. I rolled some off onto my trekking pole. That should be plenty. I have been really liking my halo hat with the sweatband in it. So I'm gonna get rid of the sweatband for now. This might come back when it gets hot, really hot. Hair clip. Oh, I have a little ladybug hiding in my pockets. Extra pair of gloves. I need to find the other one of this. This can go. And I'm gonna swap out. The plan had been for me to be able to charge everything in like less than an hour using this one item. I don't actually think I'm gonna need this because I will be stopping long enough at stops that I can just have a smaller base plug. So I did check in the store and they have one of those, so I'm gonna swap that out too. So I need toilet paper and I'm gonna swap out my plug base, and that's really it from here. Everything else is good to go. So lining up just a little bit. All right, saying goodbye to Neel's Gap. Did my little mini shakedown there. Really excited, found out they had some big Sur bars. Love big Sur bars. But they are $10 a piece. This trail actually runs right through this building. So we're back on the trail again. Let's see how many miles we can put in today without undoing the fact that we just did a 0. That's some slack packing. I am full on water and food, so I feel that weight on my back, but we're gonna get it done. I'm gonna take it slow here to begin with. And warm my legs up. My calves actually feel really good, thanks to my friend Grace, who's an OT. She's reminded me of all the great stretches a couple days ago that are good to do. And we were sitting using our cork balls to massage. So my legs actually feel pretty good today. But I know they're gonna scream at me a little bit as I start to go up this first climb. So let's get it done. It is a beautiful day. I really could not ask for better weather. So I have that definitely to be thankful for. Okay, I'm closing in on the last couple miles here to get to where I want to end today. First mile or so, a little sore, but feeling a lot more warmed up now. I get to end my day with this gorgeous view here. Wow. It is just stunning. I really had no idea that Georgia had mountains like this. It extends all the way to what I assume is maybe south. Well, yeah, south. No, that would be north and that would be south. My mother's yelling at me saying she doesn't know what that means. Feeling a lot better today overall. I had a big climb out of Neel's and then two or three smaller climbs, and I've got this one big climb left, and feeling actually pretty good. Definitely glad I took the 0. I think my body's starting to adjust a little bit. I'm starting to feel like I'm getting past the curve just a little bit. Not having digestive issues is helping with not being dehydrated, and that's helping me feel like I have a lot more energy. So I feel like my brain is actually working, where I've been struggling with that. So I'll see if I can update you guys again, but if not, I'm gonna be getting into camp kind of late because it is like 5-ish, maybe like 5:36-ish right now. So I only have a little bit of time before dark to get to camp. Probably gonna be eating in the dark. Is what it is, but just wow. I'll have to get some pictures of this. So I'm sitting here at Tesnati Gap. That's what that sign says. It is right here along a road and a water source. My last mountain to climb is this one behind me, but and it doesn't even look steep in the video, but it's gonna be probably about 800 feet of elevation that I have to climb. So it is a nice little climb to get to the top. I've got an hour and 15 minutes till dark, so I definitely will be eating in the dark, but I just ate a little bit and drank a bunch of water. I only have 16 ounces of water, but there's water at the top of the mountain. So I think I'll be good, and I just took some GU energy chews just to give me that last little bit of energy to get to the top. I probably won't update when I get to camp, but I'll update in the morning with how things went. Okay, I made it to the top. We got some actual flat here. That mountain back there is the one that I was on, and I came all the way down into the valley and then all the way back up to the top of this one. But the good news is in the gap right now, the sun is basically down and it's gotten cold down there, but as I climbed back up into the sun. So I need to go up and over this mountain a little bit, and then I will camp along the trail where there's a water source. So just got to get there. It's into like 0.3, so I should be there very soon. I opened my tent, and the sun welcoming me this morning. It's so calm here in the woods. They had big Sir bars at Neel's Gap, the Outfitters. And these are so good. I looked at getting these, honestly, to eat as breakfast for the entire trail. They're like They're like a kind of like a brownie slash cake with nuts and a bunch of stuff. I like this flavor. I also got the citrus zest, I think is the other flavor. I love that one. That one's my favorite. But the original, and then they have like a date flavored version too. Honestly, all of them are great. I would eat any of them pretty much every day. But they cost like $10 a piece, I think, online, and you can pretty much only get them on their website online, unless I'm mistaken. If somebody sees this and wants to share a place where I can buy them other than the website, they're like $10 there. They were only like $5 to $6 a piece at the Outfitters yesterday. So I was like, hell yeah, I'm gonna get a couple of those. I don't need this because my food bag's already so heavy, but honestly, this is like a mental, emotional thing to be able to have something I know I really love. It's like eating cake for breakfast, honestly. So just indulging myself a little bit. Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day. I've got a beautiful feeling. Everything's going my way. So I do really like my pack, but the only thing that's driving me a little crazy is the way that you do the sizes here. It's just a little pull through that goes into the slot, and I can feel it now when I put my pack on, but those little things like to come out, and that's been kind of driving me crazy because I'll be like lopsided when I put my pack on. It took me a little while to figure out that that's what was happening. I thought I was just too tight on one side or something. And then I noticed that these keep kind of slipping out on both sides. So I might find something that I can put on the back end of this, or maybe even to fill this gap or something so that they stay in place, because that's been bothering me a little bit. All right, I'm past where I plan to go for the day. About a mile and a half past that. Pretty tired at this point. It is 4:15. So I looked at the mileage to Unicoi Gap. It's 7 miles from here. This is not a campsite that's marked on the Far Out app, but it's just a little bit past the Poplar. What's the name of it? It's just past Poplar Stamp Gap. There's a water source. There's actually water sources all along to Poplar Stamp Gap, but there's a water source or following Poplar Stamp Gap, but there's an unmarked campsite, like an unmarked on Far Out campsite here. I told myself I was going to go to that water source, and I filled up on water, and then I was going to stop at this first campsite. But since it's 4, I'm wondering if I should try to keep pushing. The next marked campsite on Far Out is like 3 miles ahead, which would put me getting in at dark. So what I did do is I know I'm hungry, so I stopped and I'm actually making my dinner. This is Cajun corn chowder. This is like a 1/3 serving because I ate 2/3 of this last night. Oh, honestly, it's so good. It's kind of like it's got corn, lentils, celery, onion, and then and bacon bits, and it's got like a bunch of and peppers, and it's got a bunch of like seasonings in it, like kind of like Cajun seasonings. So it's kind of like a Cajun vegetable ham kind of mixture. Really liked this. I had this during my first week too. So I only actually made 2 of these meals at home, so this will be it unless Sean makes me some more of this one. I'm also gonna take the time to make myself some hot chocolate with the breakfast essentials for some more protein, because this has got the lentils and the ham in it, so it does have protein, but it's not the most protein forward meal that I have. And then if I'm still hungry later, I could always go for some Spanish chicken. So this was really good when I made this just at home. I was like, this is going to become a regular recipe for us, I think, at home. So, dang, I think today I got warm. I got up to like 76 degrees this afternoon, so drinking water was a priority. Gone through a lot of water today, more than I have on some other days. I met Heat. I met actually a lot of backpackers, but Heat is probably well known enough to some other people on the trail. He has thru hiked in the past, very talkative. He will talk to you about like anything and everything, but really, really friendly guy. Knows a lot about the trail and things on the trail, but he's kind of he hikes in just shorts, so he doesn't wear a shirt. Today his goal was to hike to the Cheesecake Factory. I don't know exactly how far that was supposed to be, but he's trying to get to Fontana Dam by a certain date, so he's supposed to be doing like 15 miles a day, and I think he said that he wasn't able to do that yesterday or something. So he's pushing, but I don't know where he started today, but he stops and talks to everybody and chit-chats, so I don't know. I can't imagine that. He must be able to hike pretty fast if he can actually get those kinds of miles in. I had a whole bag of Nerds gummy clusters to help push me through the last few miles. I've got some other snacks in here that I could eat for like a snack later if I do decide to continue, like this pepperoni. That's actually pretty heavy. It'd actually be nice to get that out of my bag. And for once, my food bag doesn't look horrifically full. It's only like half full, and some of that's trash. So I'm finally working through the meals that I actually started the trail with, not from Amicalola, but from Hightower when I restarted after I worked for a week. Excuse me. Clearly I'm tired. I had to, well, I didn't have to. I decided to get off trail and stay in a hostel, so I was able to save several of the meals, like this one that I thought I was going to eat along the way, because I was eating at the hostel instead. So I am finally working my way through these meals that were supposed to be part of this. I do have a resupply box waiting for me at the Green Dragon Hostel in Hiawassee. Hiawassee? I thought it was Hiawassee. I'm going to become that thru hiker that doesn't know how to say any of the names of the local places that I'm visiting, so apologies to any of the locals. I might get some of the North Carolina ones correct. That's my only hope, is that I might get some of those correct at least. I should get there tomorrow. I will get to Unicoi Gap and get picked up there. I unfortunately can't stay at the Green Dragon Hostel because they are booked out for the next 3 nights. They did get back to me today. They actually have a spot for tomorrow now, but I had already changed my plans and booked with Stanimals around the Bend Hostel. I let my friend Grace know that, and she's actually going to be there as well. So it looks like we might be kind of back on the same pace as each other, which would be nice. I don't need to hike with her every day necessarily, but it'd be nice to kind of see her occasionally. Alright, I am going to continue a little bit longer. I don't know how far, but honestly, taking some longer breaks, getting my pack off my back, and eating some like real food, probably drink at least half a liter of water, if not a full liter of water when I stop, makes such a difference. I take some time to do some stretches, and helps my muscles in my feet feel a lot better. It is a little hard sometimes getting started again, but I don't have anything. Everything from here to the Unicoi gap is kind of uphill, so, but none of it's super extreme uphill, so I'm just gonna keep going until I can't get as close to Unicoi gap as I can. All right, good morning from our campsite. I'm just shooting the shit with the guys back here. I got Retriever, Plan B, Heat, and one guy, I can't remember his trail name, but they're shooting the shit. We're laughing, talking about doing the trail for beers and bitches. Sorry, this is now not a PG video if it ever was. But my food did not get eaten, which is great. And we learned last night that there's trail magic at Unicoi Gap. And that's only 3.5 miles away. That's where I was gonna get picked up in my shuttle. So I get to eat some trail magic while I'm waiting for my shuttle. I was like dreaming about what they have. I'm already at that point. I was pretty hungry last night because I ate dinner early, but obviously put our food away, so this is the struggle.
Springs already sprung from farther north. I want to kind of avoid it.